to just vibing vibes. Welcome. Let's talk about Love Island, the reunion show. Okay, first things first. This was way better. This was like so good. I was seeing some people obviously saying that actually Nigerians from, because they have the Big Brother Niger, and that one it takes about 6 months before they do the reunion. I know Love Island, they do the reunion almost immediately, but I feel like sometimes maybe they could have left a little bit, so let's see if the relationships are still going on and like who is beefing who. But anyway, this was a sweet reunion. I like some of things that were said and all of that. Okay, for India and Sam's shadiest moment, for me the shadiest moment, actually I like the three shadiest moment, but I'm going to just give it up for Tanya's speech, because it was the it was the no self-awareness for me. It was the no self-awareness, I can't lie. Like, that speech was given, that's one of the things I feel like that was one of her biggest downfall, because it was not even the part that she apologized, that was good, but the fact that was that she was rubbing it in people on someone else's face, so it was kind of like backhanded. I said that before, so yeah. And then Tanya and Shax, I actually forgot that Tanya was not a Londoner. I don't know, she's giving me Londoner vibes, but I didn't know she's not a Londoner, and Shax is the Londoner. I know Shax is Londoner, obviously, because he works at Heathrow, but yeah, I forgot that Tanya wasn't. Now, Tanya thinking of moving to London. All of them that are going to move to London, even like past seasons, most of the people that didn't even find love, they still moved to London. Like, if you're going to have a career as an influencer or whatever, you're going to be, London is the place to be. So I think she's going to move anyway. And yeah, and when they went out, I felt like they seemed so happy, they seemed so in love. Like, I actually like them meeting their friends in a restaurant. I don't know, their one gave me more like a lot of happy vibes. You can see that they're really happy in real life. I see that Tanya has actually come to a realization, like now she's in love with Shax, or maybe she's just come to a realization that he's the one. I don't know, but it was giving me good. Now, when they called Martin, I like the fact that Shax asked Martin. You see, this is the kind of energy we're talking about. So sometimes people that are confrontational, I like the way that Shax has been, and Shax has been true to himself. All true, you cannot say that he's not true to himself. I like the fact that he asked Martin, like, what are you talking about? What conversation? I don't remember having that conversation. And then Martin didn't want to throw the other boys under the bus, but I felt like I would have called all the names of the people that were there. He said he did have the conversation, but apparently Shax did not remember that conversation, and he did apologize for the way he spoke about her, because saying that you would have hit that. But do I think he would have hit that if it was outside? Yes, I do think, but saying it, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, it is what it is. And they just talked, they showed us Jordan and Zara, they're together, they're dating. I would have liked Jordan to be the one to speak. I know that Zara is more, I feel like their dynamic would have been so good, like in the villa, because you can see one person is calm while the other person, like, not all of that. That's why at first when Jordan came in, there was a hype, but because he's not that outgoing, he didn't give us, it just kind of died down. But it could have been good to see, because Zara is the one that is going to speak up and all of that, why he's the calm one. But I would have just preferred him to say, because it's like she was the only one that answered. And then Tanya and Spencer, Tanya is seeing someone else. Yeah, Spencer did slide into her DM, but just to check up on her. I feel like Tanya would have been dumb to actually be with him, because when he came out from the villa, he wasn't singing Tanya, he was singing Lana. Lana. So if I was Tanya, I would not have. So I'm happy that Tanya is dating someone now, and that's good, because I don't want her with Spencer anymore. The moment he came out from that villa, that for me was dead. Now, all the Kasama people that were like on that day, oh, I want to do this, no connection, none of them is going out. Sammy and Tom, their positions that they went on the football thing, and yeah, it was all good. It seemed fun, but not as fun as Tanya and Shax though. But it just seemed fun. Everything was okay. Tom did not play that well, but we can put that to fright, or whatever you want to call it, stage fright or whatever. Stage fright. Because there's camera there, like sometimes, when someone is watching your every movie is different. And then, not that they don't have cameras there, but this one is a subconscious kind of camera crew that they would have had around them. And even when they're in the villa, they didn't have maybe big camera crew, they still just have that the cameras everywhere, so it's totally different. And I like the fact that Claudia went to meet them. I don't know, somehow I just kind of had this feeling that Claudia and Tom, that just kind of somehow one day somehow going to get together. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see Tom and Sammy lasting for long, but we shall see. I want them to prove me wrong, but I don't see that. The whole thing was a bit boring. Yeah, that was that. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Now they now brought Zara, Ellie, and Lydia to speak with Tom. And I decided that Zara was just over it. You know, if Zara was not over it, she would have talked about it. But now she's with Jordan, she's happier. She does not want to be with him anymore. She even said that when she came back from the villa, but now it's more certain. So that's why she's just like she's over it. And then Lydia, we know Lydia is a sweet girl. All she does is talk good about people. Because even in the villa, Anna Tom did not choose her. She was like, I'm just happy you're happy with him. Girl, please. Can you just be mad 1 minute? Like, honestly. Anyway, so Lydia is very peaceful, so she was not going to say anything. Ellie for me was just ass kissing, because the way she came into the villa was like pam pam pam, talk about everybody, and she was talking about all the girls and talking down on the girls. But now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I like you to dance together, please girl, just shush. And then Lana and Ron, right? So Ron looks just like his dad. I said that because honestly I feel like Lana knows what she's looking forward to. You know what I mean? Like how he's gonna look when he's older, and that looks good, so that's a good thing. And then Ron introducing Lana and letting her introduce herself. They laughed about it because he said it, and she's like, yeah, I had to introduce myself. That is some kind of flag. That's a color. I don't know if I'll call it yellow, but that's a color flag, and that's not a good one. That's not good. And then he had too much to drink. Lana was taking care of him. I don't know. The press got it wrongly. I don't know if the press was right, or if they are right, because honestly, I don't know. Ron saying that, oh, he's not gonna hurt people's feeling. He like apologizing if he hurts anybody's feeling. He doesn't want to hurt people's feeling, and blah blah blah. He does not play people's feelings. You did play with Lana's feelings, so let's even start there. You were even trying to play Sammy and Lana at the same time, still in that villa. So yeah, you do play people's feelings. So don't. I like the fact that they show Rosie lying. And now my Rosie girl is like, they blew it out of proportion. It was just blown out of. Who blew it out of proportion? Was it you or someone else? Because you're saying that it was blown out of proportion. Who did, Rosie? Who? Like, now it's the last time we need to speak on it. We don't need to talk about it again. Who died and make you the judge or the president or the rule maker of when we stop talking about something? Anyway, we've forgotten about you. But I find that kind of like, oh, this is the last time we should talk about it. I say, girl, we're going to talk about it as much as we want to talk about it. And honestly, what do you even have to talk about in an interview if not that? If you're even going to go out, people are going to ask you that question over and over and over and over again, because that's the only thing, because you were delusional and now you're acting all like you're angry. Girl, you were wrong. You told the story, you twisted it, and somehow it was so funny that I don't think they're together. Like, I know they said they're going to have a date, and then she's like, finally. Now it's giving me that he planned the date so that he can talk about that in the reunion. Then after that, they're just going to cancel the date. Because how are you so busy for 1 week? Like, oh, we're so busy seeing our family time. If you want to see someone, you see the person. That's just giving me. And she was like, finally, meaning that maybe she's been trying to reach her and he's just been the one. So he's not that into her. He was someone like that. Casey is someone that if he had come out with someone, he would have stuck it out just for the fame to be longer. He's like all those opportunist kind of person, which is not wrong. I don't have a problem with people being opportunists, but he's an opportunist. And now he sees that there's no opportunity with him being with Rosie. I think he has more opportunity being with the Three Musketeers, who I'm going to get to. And he did say that Rosie was the better kisser. I just feel like he was just trying to not ruffle feathers. I don't know if Rosie was the better kisser, but he was just giving me that, nah, I don't want to ruffle feathers. And then we were saying that yes, he was a bit snaky. No, he was snaky, not a bit. That behavior was snaky, but anyway, that's kind of the way people behave over here. Now, Kai and Sanam. Oh yes, mom. Sanam's mom was right. They fit perfectly, Kai and Sanam. Like, Kai was having a bad season. He would have gone out, like literally, he would have left and nobody would have remembered him. Like, now when I think about how much time I wanted him out, I was like, what? Why are they keeping him? You know, when he wasn't, but why are they keeping him? Why are they keeping him? He was boring, you know what I mean? He was just annoying. It's like Sanam came and I stopped seeing the white stuff on the side of his this day. I stopped seeing that part when I was like, oh, he needs to just use Vaseline or something on his lip, you know, like lip balm, something. But when Sanam came, it's like that went away and didn't notice it anymore. It just shows that when you like someone like you, but you don't see some things. Like, honestly, the flowers, Kai's mom giving Sanam small flower and giving Sanam flower. Oh, that was so sweet. I really liked it. You can see like the vibe, both of them together. It was really, really good. And now I was like, Ron, this is how you do it. You see how Kai stayed by Sanam, introduced everybody. Even he went to laugh with his guys and jump with them, but he still went back to Sanam's side. He didn't leave her on her own. Now that is how you do it. So that was that. And then I showed the whole Olivia and Kai thing. We didn't get to eat that, Kai. The guy said, I don't get it. I think you were telling Ron that I don't get it. We did not get it. Like, I don't understand what was wrong with her that day. She was coming in thinking that, oh, I have Kai in my hand. I have this one. I'm just going to be playing them as much as I like. But that did not happen. I think that was the problem. Now, do I think that, I don't know, what's her name? Olivia and Maxwell, when they were having that whole session with Jesse and Will, it was giving me that they are not together, or like they were just playing it for camera. Because when they asked if they've changed their decision from just exclusive to maybe relationship, Maxwell was so quick to say no, we've not. Then Olivia tried to sweeten it up, like, and we're moving in the pace, we're happy, we're just moving in the pace. I feel like now they both decided that we're not just going to say anything serious, we're just going to act like we're still together until after the show. Because it was giving me, the guy was about to run. Honestly, he was about to run, and she not being a girlfriend ever, I feel like obviously it's a big deal if he's going to, but I don't know, there's a way, like the way his body language at that particular moment, all through the show I actually believe them, but that particular moment his body language was giving me, nah, something was wrong somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I wrote, it's not going anywhere further. That's what it was given. They're not going anywhere, nowhere at all. I was thinking like, where is Jessie? Because they talked about the whole snaky thing. They should have put her in that conversation. They didn't. Then they had the Three Musketeers whole moment. And then so I was like, come, did Jessie travel to Australia or something? But no, she was there. I kind of saw her side view, but I was like, let me not just be going into conclusion and say, yeah, she did say that rarely does tears come out from her eyes. I said that because even her mom, tears was not coming out from her eye. Neither was tears coming out from her sister's eye when they met each other, and every other person cried. So that is to show you that obviously, if let's say she has been faking it since, was she faking being happy to see her parents? And were her parents and her sister, her mom and her sister faking being happy to see her? I don't think so. So anyway, all in all, like I said, this reunion was way better. Now the best dress was Tanya. The girls, I don't know what most of them were wearing. The boys were the worst. Like seriously, what events were they going to? The fashion was not given. I'll say the bar, I'll just give it to Maxwell. That earring alone was given. So Tanya and Maxwell would have made a good fashion couple, but there was no connection there. But I give them the best dress because they killed it. Tanya's dress was amazing. So that's that for Love Island Winter Season 9 Love Island Winter Reunion. See you next time. Bye bye.